Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Hello again, family and friends, Muslim, Christians, and Jews. As you very well know, this is Al-Matin Muhammad coming to you again with another video, which is very pertinent as all of them are. And this is about the attributes of Allah. As I foretold, as I said in the past, that is to say, as I told I would be, if I told the public and I told you, my family and friends, Muslim, Christians, and Jews, and all believers, I will be posting the attributes of Allah. I'll be trying to say something about, no, I'm not trying. I will be saying something about the attributes of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is another one today, if you're around somewhere in the evening, at night, for you evening, wherever you are in the world, this is another attribute. And I'd like to start this video by saying that you are invited to subscribe to the videos that I put out to help yourself, to help save yourself. I'm sure know how to subscribe to my videos. It's just a matter of subscribing, and you can put a like or dislike, whatever you choose, as a result of what I'm saying, and input, maybe give me some input as to what I can do. But I'm asking Allah to guide me, God Almighty, to guide me, to give you information about how to save yourself, how to help yourself. This particular attribute talks about helping oneself in a situation that they may find themselves in. And what it does, it grabs a hold to the problem, if it pleases Allah, and it releases it. What Allah does, He grabs a hold to help someone or something, grabs a hold to the problem, and whichever way He does it, because He's above comprehension. I ain't trying to say this is exactly what He does, but I want to put that up front because He knows best. The bottom line, the trouble goes away. If one has trouble and repeats this name, his troubles will disappear. If God, the Most High, willeth, if Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, if God, the Most High, willeth, if you have trouble, your trouble will disappear with this attribute. You know, I've had a couple of them I told you about. I'm telling you about more. Hopefully in the future, I'll be able to tell you about more. And it won't be a long video, but I want to just tell you briefly about the attribute. It's called Al-Matin. Some will pronounce it different in the Arabic. They would say Al-Matin, but it's Al-Matin. I'm sure I'm right. I believe I'm right. And it's in the Arabic, and the meaning of it is the firm one. This is the attribute of God Almighty. Al-Matin. Al-Matin, as some will say it, but it's Al-Matin, because the English translation says it reads Al-Matin, not El-Martin, El-Matin, El-Matin, it's El-Matin, the firm one. And it says if one has troubles and repeats this name, his troubles will disappear. If God, the Most High, willeth. If God, the Most High, willeth, your trouble will disappear. This is the firm one. This is translated the firm one. El-Matin is the firm one. And if you have trouble, your trouble with, why am I saying if it pleases God? Because it's up to Him. Because you may be having trouble because you brought the trouble on your own, on yourself. And God Almighty said you got yourself in it. He told you to obey Him, to not disobey Him, to not dishonor Him. And so He gonna let you do what you have to do to get yourself in a situation. It is up to Him to get you out of it if He want to. But He gonna definitely discipline us if we do something we have no business doing. So it says, if one has troubles and repeat this name, his troubles will disappear if God Almighty, the Most High, willeth. So if He willeth. But it's a good one for you to call upon Him. El-Matin. Remember, the firm one. It says God Almighty is the firm one. This is one of His 99 attributes. And as it's written in the Quran, He has the best of names. And as we can find, He has more than 99 attributes if it pleases him. But it says that this is 99 attributes. It says in the hadith for the Prophet Muhammad, he had said he brought these hadiths by the angel Gabriel. From the angel Gabriel, apparently, angel Gabriel gave it to him by the grace and mercy of Allah. He gave it to us. And it's like 99 of them, as I said before in previous video in a different way. If you didn't get that one, maybe you got this one. You got this one. You got one that'll help you. Al-Matin, the firm one. And your trouble will disappear if it pleases Allah. If you call on him by this attribute, by this name. There's many names you can call on him by, but call on him by this name, and you will see. If you're not doing anything you have no business doing, you can't be hypocritical. We can't be hypocritical. We can't be doing some wrong, expecting Allah to help us, and he told us not to do it. We're working against ourselves. We're going against his decrees, his demands, his orders that he gave us, his laws. So if we're doing that, maybe that's what it said. That's why it says, if it pleases Allah, if it pleases God, his troubles, if we repeat this name, his troubles will disappear. If God the Most High willeth. That's why it says, if he willeth, your trouble will disappear. Just say Al-Matin, the firm one. Call on him. It's translated the firm one. And he knows best because he's the best to know. And he's above comprehension. He's acquainted with everything. So call on him by this name. If you need help, you know you're doing the right thing. And so you call on Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means highly great is he, as you know. You call on God Almighty. Highly great is he. Most highly and great is he, above everything. You say Al-Matin. Learn it. It means the firm one. Translated the firm one as best we can translate it. And God Almighty knows best what the true meaning is. But the translation that the scholars give us and the people of knowledge gave us, he gave us this Al-Matin. Some may call it Al-Matin, because then you see the English, it's going to read that means the Matin. And that obviously means firm one. Matin. But it should be Al-Matin. I mean, the firm one. You can't speak Arabic, don't say Al-Matin. Say the firm one. Think about him as the firm one, who is above comprehension, yet is acquainted with everything. Thank you for listening to this video. When you get a chance, just take the time and reflect and ponder upon this name so that you can help yourself and help your family by the grace and mercy of God. Assalamu alaikum.